Hello and welcome Blood Bowl fans to the week 7.
Yep.
Yeah, I was curious about that. The week 7 of the G-Man Division 4A recap. A day late, but due to technical issues we couldn't do it yesterday. On this side is of course your most favorite handsome orc coach Cheftek and my illustrious co-host Supra.
Hello.
As optimistic as always.
I would say that was more bright than usual.
Yes. You are just the brightest man I know. Like Sir Grumpy Lot or something like that. Oh, no. Count Grumpcula. Yeah, that's that.
Or just Grumpula.
Grumpula. No, there must be a count or a lord. I think all the vampires need a, count.
No, I meant
lord.
Count Grumpula.
Oh, yeah, Count Grumpula, yeah. Okay, so these are the standings. Some people didn't wait for the recap and play their matches, so the first 3 places shouldn't be there. But I did wait, because I am so awesome. But let's face it, the elves are still in the first place, but the dwarves are just right behind them. And the rich necro is in the third place, and fourth there are the dark elves, the skavens, the dwarves, chaos, lizardmen, elven communists, Kislev, high elves, amazons, and the poor necro, literally and figuratively in the last place. So basically, things still can change, because we do have, well, we're just behind the first half of the games. We got 6 weeks left. A lot can change, a lot could happen, and there's still quite a lot of teams that could technically fight for the first 2 places in our division, which is nice. Of course, there are 2 teams that, well, don't have that option. Sorry for them. But let's move to the first game. The River Run Rafters versus the Deutsche Dragons, the German elves. Yeah, now I remember they are the German elves. And the Schwarz one.
Well,
What do you mean wrong week? So Cerulean Claw says that this is the wrong week. What do you mean made to wrong week? I know which week we are playing currently, but we are doing the recap for the last week. Yeah, no problem with that. But. Yeah, and I'm really not happy about the fact that you played your game. You should wait for the recap. But, moving to the game. Supra. Did you expect the Dwarves to win?
no.
Okay. And the funny thing that...
I don't know. I mean, they are higher up, but...
Yeah, but basically, the high elves are quite tough. For elf standards, of course.
Yeah.
Not the star. They are... Well, basically, they are a bit tougher than the dark elves if we go... Maybe stat-wise, not player-wise. Can we get an admin win if we can't play the game between the end of the weekend recap? I don't know. Ask the admins. You should ping them now. They'll be super happy about that. I'm not joking. Yeah. What do we have here? So... Oh yeah, I was saying about... So basically, they got high armor. They are elves, so...
They got average armor.
No, they got high armor.
4 elves.
But... Yeah, 4 elves. Well, basically 8 is quite good all around.
Yeah, 8's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using the orc standard, so 9 is normal, 8 is puny, 7 is goblin, 6 is duh.
I mean, 6 is halflings.
Yeah, free
That's
food.
literally the only thing that's AB6.
Yeah, wait,
And then 5 is
snotlings?
5 is
Oh no, snotlings
snotlings.
are 5, yeah, right. Yeah, but basically, they got catchers with strength 3, which is quite unordinary in Blood Bowl in general.
Nah, Pro Elf catches as well. And
But they are communists. We don't talk about communists, not yet.
I mean,
Yeah, but Pro Elves catchers are 7 armor. Those are 8.
no, they're not.
Oh yeah,
Pro
right.
Elf
Sorry,
catches are
catchers. Yeah,
AB7.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. Damn, I'm too tired from work. Okay.
If they were AB8, it'd be like super amazing.
They are
That's why
quite
they're
good, to
not
be
as good
honest.
in the team. Like, I mean, they're really good, but like that's their downside is that they're
Yeah.
AB7.
So basically, well, this looks like a normal game between elves and dwarves because we got 25 ball possession on the elf side, 25 occupation of own half, none occupation of opponent's half. It's probably why they ended 2-0. But they got 2 successful passes with 2 successful catches. 1 KO inflicted, 1 injury with 23 blocks, and it's quite okay. The Dwarves 62 ball possession, 18 occupation of own, 43 occupation of opponents, 44 blocks, 3 KOs, 3 injuries, 74 yards running, and no passes, no catches.
I don't think you really need to read out the stats of every single game.
But A, I do like it, B, I'm polishing my English, so yeah.
I
Oh,
guess
god damn it. I
they
just.
didn't take a level. Grr.
Yeah, this is the one thing. The other thing, I just look at the SPPs.
Yeah.
5 for the ball center, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. Basically quite even, and the elves got 7 on one guy, 2 on the other guy. Dice rolls, meh.
Yep.
The
I'm
River
guessing he
Run
got
Rafter
2
made
completions.
1 dodge. 1 successful dodge in the whole game.
Well, 100% success rate.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so first we are checking the chores or the German elves. What are you watching, Curti? The German elves?
I mean, I was just looking at them.
Okay, so let's.
They've got to take a level on the thrower,
Ah, yes.
which I'm guessing is either going to be block or accurate, one of the two, depending what he wants the guy to do.
I would probably go for block. He's got 4 agi and a pass, so
Yeah, but accurate means you should throw a short pass, not 2+.
yeah, but a 2 plus, I think a 3 plus and a 3 plus is still better than a 2 plus.
What? You throw a 3+, you get a reroll. Accurate, you don't not get a reroll.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. No, my brain is still not functioning. It should give me a second. I just need more tea. Right. This tea is awesome. Okay, so basically, yeah, you got it right. But
Or
basically,
if he gets a double, he might go for strong arm.
oh yeah, strong with this. But on the other hand, he does suffer in the black division, and this guy is the first person that would probably take the ball in before he goes to pass it to somebody. So block makes him more safe. Or for example, a kickoff return.
Nah, you don't need out elves. He can just pass it. If he really needs to go fast, he can just get the ball and pass it.
So block. Or probably
It's block or accurate is the choice.
knowing my luck, he'll get a double sixes and a straight up.
Nah.
If he gets,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd actually take it.
yeah.
Maybe I would, but
Well, basically,
I mean, I would take it. I don't know if it's best to take it.
looking on elves, if it's an edgy, yeah, you'll always take it because an edgy up on elves It just makes them more nightmarish. So yeah, everybody takes them. Strength up. Well, basically in a team of armor free, strength free, all around the board, I would consider taking it, but I would have, well, I would have issues with that before taking block. Because on the other hand,
No, I wouldn't.
if it's...
He just stays at the back. He doesn't get hit.
Yeah, on the other hand, you can use the 2/6s to get a guard, which they do need. They got only one guard on a guy that's AV7.
And a movement 5.
Yeah. And they don't have that much easy access to guard. They do have on their blitzers, but... Well.
No, they have one on a blitzer and one on a catcher. But the catchers are basically blitzers anyway, so...
Yeah, but the catchers don't have... the blitzers also have... Yeah, so the blitzers also use doubles on strength, so they don't get normal access to strength, so...
No.
Yeah.
But yeah. It basically depends on your rolls. But I would say you can go block or accurate on that guy on a normal.
I would probably go
Strong
for a
arm
safe block, but yeah, accurate also.
Strong
would be
arm
great.
or guard. Again,
Yeah, and if it's
which way
set
you wanna
up,
build.
if it's edgy or strained, we'll take it. Okay, so let's check the dwarfs. Where are the dwarfies? Here they are.
They have taken their levels if they got any. Did they get any? I don't
Yeah, they got a level on the bull center, and they did not level up. Guys, really?
No.
What are we supposed to do here? Sit around and, I don't know, look at the ugly faces of the bull
They
centers?
might have played another game already. That might be why.
Give me a second. Nope, they didn't.
No.
Yeah, so basically...
So they just haven't taken the level.
Yeah, both the German elves and the chores are saboting our podcast. Great. We'll remember that. Basically, he's got a block. What would you take on him?
Break tackle. Or sure hands, maybe.
Sure hands is nice.
Not break tackle, like.
Yeah, but
so you can have two mobile pieces.
Yeah, it's not as nice as break tackle. Exactly, I agree with that. But yeah, it's nice. Basically,
I mean, basically, it depends. If you want a ball carrier, then go sure hands. Or double, you take dodge like every day.
He does have the sure hands hobgoblin, and the other will be soon not the successful, the de facto ball carrier, the other hobgoblin, as soon as the guy gets 3 SPPs and a level up, so he can bust the other guy.
Ball centaurs are better as ball carriers because they're strength 4.
Yeah, they're RG2, but they are.
And they're faster.
They are V9. Technically they aren't faster than the hobgoblins without the risk, but they do have sprint.
Well, it's a very small risk. It's a 1 in 36 to go 1 square further.
Yeah, we'll talk about smaller risk in a moment, but yeah. Yeah, no, and of course, if it's a straight up, I would take it without thinking. If it's an edgy up on a bull center,
you could, yeah, and then you can make him a ball carrier.
Yeah, a more natural one than this.
And then you don't even need that other hobgoblin. You just don't bother. just use the bull centaur.
Oh, it's always nice to have one in reserve, but yeah. He'll be just catching the ball, transporting to the ball center, and then it's bull center all the way out. Okay.
Yeah. It's better to pick up with the bull center because they don't have catch, so.
Yeah.
Can't take catch. I mean, yeah. You could, depending what you want to do. Yeah. Basically, if you want to make him a blitzer, take break tackle. If you want to make him ball carrier, take short hands.
Yeah, and buy the Minotaur just for the funds.
The Chorf Minotaur's shit.
Yeah, I know, but I would buy it just for the lols and giggles.
It's the same price as the Chaos one, and it doesn't get normals for mutations. It gets
exactly.
It gets doubles.
Yeah, but
which
it's
just
for...
makes it bad because
that's what I'm saying. You buy it for lols and giggles.
Yeah, right.
Or put it on the line of scrimmage and look at and when he's being beaten up by the other guys.
Dwarves don't really need it.
Yeah, I know they don't need it, but well.
You can also take guard on
Oh yeah.
him as well, but that's boring.
Well, looking at the fact that you got 6 pieces that basically will take guard sooner or later, you don't need it on a Bull Centaur.
More guard is more good.
Yeah, but how much teams will you face when when they outguard you other than okay?
I mean the dwarfs, for example.
Well, if you're
He only has 2 guard right now, and the other ones are not likely to get it that soon.
yeah, but if you are expecting to out guard the dwarfs, then all luck to you,
Not
dude.
expecting, but you can reduce the amount of outguarding that happens.
Well, at least we agree that the dwarves will always outguard you.
Yeah, because the ones with claw are not getting guard until at least fourth level up.
Yeah.
Because they're all gonna get claw, mighty blow, piling on.
Well, I would not go on piling on the all of the guys.
Why not? Just fucking
Yeah,
absolutely
fucking
blitz your opponent's players.
yeah, fucking put them down and then wait what will happen.
I think I would go piling on all of them.
Wouldn't. They're only movement 4, so piling on isn't that great.
Dwarves do it.
Yeah, but you take it on 2 guys, not on the all of them. For me, taking piling on all the casters, it's wasting skills. 2? Yes, of course, why not? I'll probably go for 1. 2, meh, maybe, but yeah, okay. But 6? Wasting of skills.
I'm not saying 6 polygons, 3.
No, you said on the all of them, so yeah.
No, I said all on the claw ones.
Oh, okay. We did
not every dwarf.
Okay, so that's yeah. Okay, 3. I think too much,
Yeah,
but yeah,
so-
okay.
Well, they're all going mighty blow, 100%. So you may as well go piling on as well. And then you have 3 guard stand firm dwarfs.
Well, basically nobody ever.
I would say if that unleveled dwarf doesn't get it gets a double, sorry, don't take claw.
Yeah.
I would say take dodge.
Yeah.
Because you got enough claw already. To be
Yeah.
honest, I would have stopped at 2, but yeah.
Well, basically,
3 can be good.
it's quite scary when you're playing with a high armor team, for example, like my orcs or the chaos.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that it's not good.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying I probably would have gone dodge on the 3rd one.
Yeah,
and then maybe another claw after that.
Yeah, but I know, because you get him dodge, you get him stand firm and guard,
yeah,
and then
he just goes whoop. Nothing can move me.
Yeah, I was like, I hate you. Yeah, I love you too, mate. I love you too.
This is what I'm doing on my vampire. Blodge, guard, stand firm. Well, I will be. He hasn't got guard or stand firm yet, but he's got blodge.
If Nuffle gives it, I'll have it.
Yeah. I do have my Agi 6 vampire now.
You got an Agi 6. Oh, god damn it. Another abomination. Okay, so let's move to the next game before I hear other revelation that he's a strength 5 vampire, right?
Nah, he's not.
At least that.
I sent you a picture.
I know. I'm just, pulling you here. Okay, so the other. Okay, so we got the FA Massacre, the Winter Devils versus the spawns of the Leviathan. The Leviathan.
I did think they were gonna win. So.
Yeah. Well, we knew last week when we were watching what was the score. So. Well, Wolfie got SPPs, and Skin got something busted. Well, look at him.
Edwin Whalen the second got 11 SPP that game.
Yeah, the Wolfie, but not the one that got the MVP. So, damn.
Wait, he went from level 1 to level 3 in his like second game.
47 blocks, 4 KOs, 7 injuries, 3 passes, 3 catches, and this is only on the Necro side. They got 3 passes with 3 successful catches. Damn. It must have been a...
Oh, he's played 3 matches, okay. But he still went from 5 to 7.
Yeah.
Sorry, went from 6 to 17. Oh, never mind. Okay, so he didn't. He did already have Mighty Blow.
Still, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's got 2 Mighty Blow werewolves now.
And I'm not playing him. Yay! Okay, so let's look at the... I'm just looking at the... Yeah, the... Well,
Oh wait,
47,
actually they've already
44.
played this week, so possibly that's what he
He's
got.
probably
Oh no, he
cheating, but
didn't.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's look at those. Where is the rich necro? Oh, he didn't level up, so he's okay. He didn't wait for us. That's great. Because he did play his
No,
game.
he's already played. He's played his game
Yeah,
this week. He leveled up last week.
yeah, so he played his game, so he's okay not to level up. The guys that didn't play the game should level up. Okay, so what do we have here? Yeah, so the
Why?
little wolfie is normal. So mighty blow followed by block, yeah, always. If we got a double, always take mighty blow, no matter what on the werewolves. Go space, doubles, triples even. The other wolfie, well, this one is like, on one hand, he's quite an ideal doggy. On the other hand, he's only armor 7. Damn.
Yeah. He really needs Agi4 as well.
Yeah, and basically Godzilla is still alive. Don't know why.
Have you played them yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not bothered by those. I'm not bothered by them, but hope they will not outrun me to the first or second place. I'm hoping to get the first one, but time will tell.
Spawn of Leviathan.
Yeah, let's see
Not
the
much
lizards.
changed. Oh, they got another AV8 Saurus.
Damn, so unlucky.
Yeah.
And this is the guard
Why can't they just
tackle.
all roll Agi downs?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it'll be cool if you roll Agi down. Yeah.
Because it's just an MG. Literally, it just turns into an MG as soon as you do it. But yeah,
Basically,
Strig 5 is real on this team.
well, he does have a team with potential for the next season, but yeah, having armor bust on 2 of these Sauruses, yeah, this is the time when you should start thinking of exchanging one. But on the other hand, being this far in this season and dropping either the block guard tackle or the block strength 5 isn't that ideal. Yeah, hard to say. I like the cracks much. Guard, stand firm. Yeah, that's always nice.
Yeah.
Hey, so let's.
Although, well, I like break tackle.
Everybody likes break tackle. No, it's high strength piece. It's nice.
It means like you can basically always move 1 square.
Yeah.
Which is what I like. It's like even if you just like go round someone to be in a better tactical position, you can just go 1 on a 2+.
Basically, you can start thinking of cage diving.
Yeah, 100%. Especially with the croc score because it's movement 6.
Yeah, it's movement 6. You cave dodge on a 3+. Yeah. And
Is it 3+? Oh,
-2.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, yeah.
It's 5, so basically it's a 2+.
No, it's -3. It's -3 for a tight cage. It's full plus.
No, still it's 50%.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the next game, which is the Orc Boys versus the Blood Elves.
Yep.
And this game was shit as fuck.
Why?
The amount of ones that was rolled in this game is just outstandingly stupid.
You only got 1 chaos. That's not great.
Yeah, and he got 2. which was a death re-rolled into a movement bus on a black orc.
Well, Blackhawk doesn't really care about moving fast.
Well, yeah, having movement 4 and 3, that's a big difference, especially when you try to stand up and do something.
I mean, yeah, if you try and stand up and do something,
Yeah.
but most of the time they just stand up.
Yeah, the blood
Because
of...
you're blitzing with your blitzers.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's quite useful to have those guys a little movement.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I just mean, so now on a double you take jump up.
If he ever lives to a next
Nah,
double.
I wouldn't. I don't know what I'd take on a double.
Well, basically having movement 3 and 3 skills on him. The next option of leveling up, other than having a lot of very, very lucky MVPs, is a very long time from him.
Yeah.
Well, at
You just
least the
fire
dice
him.
rolls do show the fact that
Once that Grab the War Boss levels up, I think you should fire him and get a new one.
yeah, basically I will be thinking about it because the amount of SPPs on my team currently. Also, I took diving tackle on a piece. See, I listened to you.
I said take it on a Blackhawk.
Well, Sub-Zig is awesome, so he deserved it.
Oh
But
no, I mean tackle plus diving tackle is great.
yeah, and basically it's very, very good.
He can mark whoever he likes and just go, no, you will not get away.
Yeah.
Even elves only get away on a 4+.
Yeah, without rerolls. But basically here,
Well, you can still reroll it with a team reroll.
if you have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically here, if Grab considers, because he's my team captain, if he considers to get those 4 needed SPPs, which he cannot get for a very long time, to be honest, it will be cool. So
score with him, man.
It's not that easy. Not when I'm playing edgy teams.
I know.
If I would be playing bashy
Just try.
teams, yeah. Well, I did. Well, the old Grab, because this is the new one, the reincarnation, as we call it. The old one did get 2. Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns if I recall correctly. But this is currently I'm playing only edgy teams, so don't have that much options to scoring with this guy because it's too risky.
I happen to notice that the Dark Elves no longer have any Witch Elves.
You're welcome.
I mean, why are you saying that to me? I'm not in this division.
I need to say it to somebody. I tend to recall with what I did to her.
It wasn't a death because you didn't call any deaths.
No, it wasn't a death. Could you check it in the history on the REBBL.net? To all you watching and listening, REBBL.net, the site you should visit more often.
And now I have to find the damn thing.
I'm counting on you, Supra. No, and now, great. And now he's drinking from a troll. Great. Now we'll have to wait. You done? Fulfilling your vampire needs on Pulpor trolls?
No, I'm trying to find the thing.
Yeah, DLFs.
Season 13, Division 3, 4A, not 3A. Blah, 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 blah. Which was it? Oh, it was a double move down. You got another move down.
Oh, yeah.
So she had movement 5, which is basically unacceptable.
Yeah. Well, basically, to be honest, that dude rolled ones into ones into ones into ones.
Yeah.
It was basically like this. He needs to make a 2+ dodge and he fails it. So he uses a reroll. Okay, then...
He's only ever had 2 Witch Elves.
Yeah.
Both of them are now dead.
Well, he's got 0 cash. 0. None.
He bought another
Null,
blitzer, that's
Nichiro,
what he did.
Nit.
Because he only had 3 blitzers last
Yeah.
week. He bought another one, but yeah. He now has no Witch Elves as well.
Well,
He only has
basically,
8 players next game. 3 loners.
yeah, basically, I feel bad because this game, my head wasn't, well, not saying that my head wasn't, no, I made a few mistakes. I made a few mistakes that should pay off for the Blood Elves, and it didn't, only because he rolled once. Basically, this game I got also a lot of low rolls, but I did it on 2 rolls. I did it on block dices, so basically ones and twos weren't that much punishing for me like from him, because he got ones on rerolls, he got one on things like going for it or other nonsense, so he couldn't get any options. He did try hard, he did fight for the ball, but it wasn't that easy for him. I want to see the dice rolls on this going for it. Yeah, so he failed 5 out of 7 going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he failed 5 dodges with elves. And I'm not saying that all of them were, but maybe only 1 or 2 were from my. He was trying to not be standing next to my diving tackle goblin, which he managed to miss next game, which I was very sad. But if the one of the first or second blocks on a black orc makes him die, and they're like, oh damn, you're using the opponent's like, great, I don't have my apothecary for the rest of the game. This is going to be cool. Yeah, but basically, let's face it, 95% of the job was done by the Elves in Tides a week before, so it was much more easier for me to play this game. And let's face it, he was one of the opponents I was quite afraid of. And the dice plus the fact that his team was very much not in shape, let's call it that way, made it far more easier for me to win. Also, good news, if my goblin scores in the next 2 games 1 touchdown, he'll move to the astonishing level 3. Oh, sorry, 4. Which I have absolutely no idea what should I give the goblin. He's got block, he's got diving tackle. What does he
Just
need?
don't level him.
No, you have to.
You need sidestep, is what you need.
Yes, that would be nice.
Or if you get double, you get stand firm.
If I get double, I would get like for tackle. Block, diving tackle, tackle, and a goblin. The goblin of nightmares. The conqueror of elves. The reaper of souls. Or something like that.
You really need is that on a underworld goblin and give him tail as well.
Yeah, tail. And shadowing.
Shadowing is pretty bad on movement 6.
So he's an extra movement. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. It's not that great on movement 7 either. You need to be moving 8 for it to be any good.
No, but basically going for a moment back to the game, I won. I was quite happy on the winning side, but on the other hand, it was like I wanted to say something, something cheerful to the guy, but what was I gonna say? You were fucked up by the dice. Basically, this game was set all by the dice and the fact that the elves and tides just massacred them a week earlier. So I did what I had to do. I won, but yeah, I would like to say that I'm not happy with the outcome, but I'm happy with the win, not happy with the outcome. Oh, maybe this is the thing, because I would like this game to be more even in team also and in the dice rolls, because I did have a lot of ones, but not as much as my opponent. But yeah, that's that. Let's move to the next game. Don't cry on a broken plate, or how do you call it?
Don't cry over spilt milk.
Yeah, spilt milk. Okay, we call it don't cry over. We say it in Polish, don't cry over broken plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the Revenge of the Ratatatas versus the Duelists. So the Amazons versus the Skavens. So on the other hand, So Roxana got the MVP, which is bad as always when the star player gets the MVP. On the other hand, the gentle Ratata, the thrower, got an MVP, which is always nice. No deaths, which is bad. 2 touchdowns. Both teams got 1 successful pass with a successful catch. 1 KO for the duelists, 4 KO to the revenge of the Ratatatas. Both teams affected 1 casualties. This standards gave in 124 yards of running, nobody cares. And SPPs, Gentle Ratata, Docile Ratata, Hasty Ratata, Brave Ratata, and on the other hand, Roxana for 5, Maria Brink for 1, and Lauren Hart for 2, which is like, yeah, you lost 5 SPPs, which is bad. Let's look at the teams. Let's start with the duelists because they are higher in the teams. Not much happened here. The Lion Woman got an armor bust, which, considering the amount of cash he has and the fact that she had 0 SPs, I would just fire her. She's useless.
Yeah.
He's missing the... Yes, Hesdorn, Lion Woman. Well, she's a line woman, but she's a lineman. The position she's taking is a lineman. Yeah, Hesdorn's here to troll us. Yeah, but basically would fire her. There's a pity he lost. Who's he playing next? Oh yeah, he did play his next match, so yeah.
I don't know if there's any point in firing her and buying a new one because he can only afford 2, which wouldn't make him have a bench next game. So there's like 0 point in buying them right now.
Yeah, but there's the option that he will not dump SPPs on a guy.
You can just buy them at the end of the game.
Okay, that's also true. But he can take, but oh yeah, he's got the normal line woman, so yeah, there's nothing changed.
Yeah.
But OMG, how do line moment of Amazon level so nicely? Well, through hardship and not dying and doing touchdowns and other things.
Plus strength plus agi one has been the same for this whole division, this whole season so far.
Yeah,
that's
also also the other one with the 4 agi and sure hands is also a long
that one
time
is
here.
good. That one has leveled.
Did she?
I think it only had plus agi at the start of the season, I think.
Probably. Oh yeah, could be. So they did play along, so yeah, this is their 4th season.
Yep.
Yeah, there's the 4th season. They play as long as I play Orcs, if I recall correctly. So yeah, this is the 4th season. Yeah, but basically, well, let's face it. We are halfway to the season, and there is probably very little mathematic chance of the duelists going for the 1st or the 2nd place. So now they should just play the long game, get as much as SPP as you can, reduce the casualties to a max, and just try to live for the next season.
Yep.
Yeah, basically, this is a very tough division for the Amazons because they got teams that out-agi them in form of all the elves and skavens, outran them, elves and skavens, and outbash them. 2 dwarves, my orcs, yeah, this is not a very good division for them. Basically, all of the teams they are facing are teams that don't have problems with the high amount of dodge or their low movement. Because
they're not gonna have a big problem against the dwarves and trolls. Are not gonna have a huge problem against them.
Yeah, they aren't much faster than them, and they got basically they don't have dodge playing against dwarves and dwarves. So yeah, which is sad. I was really hoping that he could get some extra points, and I'm still hoping he can get some extra points because they do deserve them. But yeah, let's see the Skavens. Where are those vermins? And their bench is not full. Oh, even more. They lost 2 guys.
Oof.
Still almost 2k. Still a bit for me.
Wait, Skavens, are you talking about?
Yeah.
They have a bench.
Yeah, but if you recall, they get a 16 players team.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think 16 players is good anyway because
Yeah.
you want to have at least one space if you can get a.
Says the guy who has how much?
I have 15.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, not that I'm ever gonna get any star players, but
Yeah, so Hasdor in the chat says that no Juggernaut on the Brave Ratata seems weird. It's the Storm Vermin with number 2. The guy that's got Mighty Blow, Piling Gun,
yeah,
Tackle.
I don't know. I wouldn't have taken guard. Grab there. I wouldn't have taken guard either, but yeah, definitely Juggernaut would have been better.
Juggernaut, yes. Juggernaut with Tackle and Mighty Blow, yes.
I suppose it means that he. The thing is, well, if he's blocking someone with Fend, he can still pile them on.
Yeah.
But that would also happen with Juggernaut. So
yeah, and if you got Juggernaut and you blitz, you turn off things like Wrestle, which is always nice. So yeah, but on the other hand, he does use this guy probably for 1-turn touchdowns, because using the
yeah, grab is good
yeah.
for 1-turn touchdowns.
Grab is cool, especially when he's an orc coach. Okay, so let's Still, I'm still going with my fire the Skavens with stats busts that are wrestle because they are useless and only they are pumping.
Yeah, I mean, I'd fire the Agi 2 one. The movement 6 one is fine.
No, we'll still fire him because
he's turned into a thrall. He's not that bad.
No, but you got a big bench which is every skill up.
I would definitely fire the movement 6 one with no skill.
Yeah, because here every skill up on a characteristic bust, it's pumping your SPPs very much.
TV, not SPP.
But you know what I'm going for. That's why I keep you around.
Yeah, I would definitely fire 2 of those injured ones.
Yeah.
I personally would keep the movement down wrestle because you can just put him on the line.
Yeah, but
and he can still do stuff if he happens to survive.
If he happens, yeah.
I mean, you can then argue for the Agi 2 one, but that guy can't really do stuff if he survives because he's Agi 2.
Yeah, and basically you do, especially playing Skavens, you do occasionally need to dodge with those guys.
I would 100% replace the movement down one. Does he have a Wizard Stadium?
I think not.
Does not. He doesn't even have a stadium upgrade at all.
No, the only one that has the wizard, if I recall correctly, are the bridge burners. They got it.
Yeah, I might actually. I've got a different stadium, but I might replace my stadium with a wizard one because my TV's really high.
You're thinking a wizard? A lizard wizard? You're taking a lizard wizard?
Well, that would be if I was playing Lizard Man. I'm not.
Well, you can take a vampire lizard wizard.
I don't think lizards can be vampires, can they?
Basically,
I think it's...
Blood Bowl is a alternative version of the old world, and the old world, everybody could be a vampire.
Unless it was literally just a human disease.
No, because it's not a disease. Because this is the thing. Because in the Warhammer world, necromancy was first, and then they were vampires. In most of the fantasy and in the lore that we have from the ancient beliefs here in our world, the vampires were the ones that created necromancy. In the Warhammer world, it's the other way around. So everybody could be a vampire. It could be an elf, it could be a human, a skaven, everybody.
Hmm.
Yeah, even the lizards. Yeah, so this is a bit of lore for all of you. Yeah.
But like a skink vampire would still be shit.
Why? We are very, very, very.
And a Saurus vampire wouldn't be any good either.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, yeah.
You should think of one thing different. A slan vampire.
Well,
You
if they're
see,
taking Blood Bowl stats, they'd basically just be vampires with leap.
no. I'm saying the original slans. The fat frogs.
Well,
Now
I mean,
imagine
what
this.
difference would that make? There's already an undead slan.
Yeah, but he's
Lord Croak.
he's not dead. He's just
He spams the same spell over and over.
Yeah, but basically, look at, imagine this big frog sleeping under the ceiling, head down. No ceiling could hold him up.
Vampires don't sleep like that in the old world. They
Why
sleep
not?
they sleep in coffins.
The Von Karsteins do, but the Necroches don't. No, not the Necroches. The wild ones. How they're called? Damn it. Von Karsteins, Necroches, Blood Dragons, Lamia, and Strigoi.
Well, anyway.
The Strigois do. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm proud of my Warhammer knowledge. Yep, let's move to the next game.
Yeah.
So we got the Poor Necro versus the Dwarves. And the Dwarves got 2 points. Again. But...
And they got 3 Khazits.
Yes, but... The Poor Necro did manage to kill somebody, which is nice.
No, they didn't.
No,
the dwarves killed somebody.
Damn it. So no, they did not kill anybody. They just made him return to the earth, as he should.
The Necro actually made more blocks than the dwarves did.
Well, considering they... No, both of them they got 2 pieces with frenzy, right?
Yes.
Damn it, the Necro got a lot of SPPs here. 5 from the MVP, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. Yeah, that's quite nice. And the Dwarves got 7, 3, 2, 2, 3, so it's also nice. Yeah. Let's check the teams. Let's first go with the mine soon to be opponent, the Dwarfies.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I'm thinking, is this Longbeard new?
Which one? Mince Marty, yeah. I think they all had guard before.
Yeah. 1 less guard. Great. Also, the Troll Slayer is new.
Oh, he's played 1 match, but I think they played this week, so...
Oh yeah, and the Troll Slayer, how much...
He probably got injured and replaced. That's
yeah, how much the Troll Slayer matches did play?
There's a new Troll Slayer as well.
Barrel Barry the second.
They both got permed and replaced last game.
Okay.
Yeah, Vilenik is pretty good. He was my recapper in my first season.
Well, I have to say that I watch a few games of him, and he's the only dwarf coach I know who isn't boring and plays quite a cool game to watch.
Interesting, you're taking Fend on the runner. I guess it's good.
Well, basically,
he's your ball carrier. He is your ball carrier.
He is the ball carrier. Yeah, he is the ball carrier. So basically, Fend is great. He picks up the ball, gets the assist from the guys, and just goes moves. Yeah, nice. The other runner being the ball sucker, which is quite brave.
Dwarves don't usually take that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Sorry.
A lot of dwarves I see. A lot of dwarves I see don't take a ball sucker. They just ball. They just take 2 ball carriers. Tackle first on the ball carrier. Yeah, I mean that's what I was thinking. I wouldn't say Fend is a priority, but I guess it is useful. If he's a pure ball carrier, then yeah.
We're basically saying about the team that is build 50% out of basic tackle, I don't think that he needs it on the runner. With
It's
this,
got it on the other two.
yeah, and with this runner that has block, which is basically a necessary because you have to have block as soon as you can on the dwarves, because if you don't, you break some old dwarf tradition or something.
Well,
He's got the,
that one doesn't have. Emerald Eric doesn't have block at all.
yeah, I think he's adapted. Yeah, so Village is here,
They've
so
got
high up.
strength
Yeah, so,
busts. Okay.
yeah, this hurts dwarves.
Yeah, no, you don't want to keep a strength busted dwarf.
Nope, you don't.
This is actually, in my vampires, is the first time I've actually kept a strength busted player.
Oh, you're going
I've
about the
kept.
troll, right?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, the thrall, yeah.
yeah,
I've got a kick thrall
yeah, the
with a
famous
strength
kick
bust.
troll. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
With a strength bust. I'm keeping him until I get another kick.
But
In which case
using
I
the
will
fact
play.
that Vilanch is in the chat, I would like to ask you: is it true? A bit of the gossip here. Is it true that Emerald Eric is adopted and not a true dwarf? Oh, he says that Fent was one of the few skills remaining. I still want to know if Emerald Eric is adopted, because I know for a fact that you are obligated to take block on every dwarf piece that doesn't have block, which is basically 3 pieces. 2 pieces, sorry, technically. Not
3?
3 pieces, 2 players. And with the ball hawk, I don't need tackle. Okay. Yeah, I still
You
think
could
that.
take block and wrestle on Emerald Eric.
Yeah. Then he'll be.
Sometimes that is an optimal. Like if you make a Bretonnian blocker killer, in which case you take block as well, but only later on.
Yep. Well,
Then you have block
basically,
and wrestle, which is a cool combo.
I did play a tournament when where there was a special role, and I was playing Skavens then, and my gutter runner, which got, yeah, he got I took him with wrestle as a bolt sucker, and he got a block from the special rules of the tournament. And to be honest, he was a nightmare, because if he was going after pieces without block, he's block. If they got block, both down. Still the ball is mine.
Yep.
He says that he's an elf with an edgy bust, but don't tell anyone. It's a fake beard. See? Told ya! He's adopted.
If it's in Warhammer lore that elves can't grow beards. In Lord of the Rings, they can.
Well, probably he's using some fur he found somewhere and just glue it to his face.
I know. I just mean I don't know if elves can't grow beards or if they.
No, I
don't.
think they can. They just don't.
Okay.
They're too much sissies, and the blood elves, which are the only elves that aren't sissies, don't use them because they get in the way of all the BDSM they are doing. So yeah, they don't like beard pulling. So yeah. Also,
Emerald Eric debated.
okay, so the next game, my next opponent, the Communist Elves versus the Blessed One, and it was a tie or a draw. And the
Yes, of course, the MVP went to a.
yeah, journeyman, because
No.
yeah, because Nuffle loves you. That's
Well, Magnus the Red only needs one cast to level up. Or you can vanity pass with him, I guess.
yeah, with an edge free, yeah, you can vanity pass him. There's no problem
Maybe
with
you
that.
can vanity pass with a Saurus if you try.
Yeah, but going with the Chaos Warrior, it's a little more easy than doing it with
Oh, I know.
yeah. Well, basically, it was Elf punching the whole game down, so I'm quite shocked that this is only a 1-1 draw, because basically the Blessed One hogged the ball, punish their opponent, 42 blocks, succeed, 4 KOs, 4 injuries, 1 kill, and
Oof.
56 occupation of opponent's half, with the elves got 0 occupation of opponent's half, so yeah. it was a very one-sided game. Let's check the team because we know that the elves
Well,
didn't play their
currently
game.
the Chaos are looking a lot worse after their game this week. Against the Divinity Devils, they've been absolutely fucked by the double claw mighty blow.
Let's show me this.
They've got three AV
Ooh!
downs.
Oh! Ho! 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 Ho!
Yeah, they've
Ho!
got 3 AV downs and an MNG. Is it
Also,
MNG? Or is it a... Is it a... Is it
let's face it. Let's go. Angran. Blame Angran for everything. Got a armor bust. Then moving next. Kolbor, Badar, whatever. Got a miss next game. And then Fail Badan, that is spoiler. Got a armor bust. He
You
should
said
be
it's 3 armor
dead.
busts and an MNG.
Yeah. Well, basically,
Oof.
it hurts. It was quite a good team growing up, and now the Devils fucked them so much in the asses. Also, I want to say, Sir Sebastian, if you are watching this, big pluses to you for trying to get killing Failbadan. Really, I respect that. Also, thank you, and thank you one more time, because I will play the blessed ones in the future, and you are making my job easier. Thank you, my friend.
I think Erebus needs to get foul appearance.
Yes. No, Mortarion. Mortarion should have. No. Mortarion should go for the.
Erebus, because fuck Erebus.
Yeah,
So,
basically, yeah. Also that, but Mortarion should get the not the full appearance, but the other one.
no, you know what? Erebus should get pass block.
Yeah.
Because he's
Disturbing
the most useless
presence.
shit ever.
Yeah, Mortarion should get disturbing presence.
He should turn into a Nurgle, right? That's
Yeah,
what you're
it's
saying.
thematical for him. He has this option of turning Nurgle. Don't know why. Yeah, but basically it's, to be honest, watching this division, it scares me a bit, because if you remember closely, there isn't a situations when people get, one or two casualties are like, oh yeah, it's not okay. It's nothing, wham, a ton of casualties, armor busts, movement busts, strength busts, deaths. It's like, if nothing happens, and if something happens, that shit goes real.
Ooh, and the Pro Elves.
Which I
Strength
am
4
playing,
Navy as well.
this week. Let's see the communists.
Yeah, so they don't have the
Oh,
strength 4 blitzer.
so the main,
he's lost an armor.
so the main elf, let's call him, I don't know, like Comrade Stalin, isn't playing.
He has a name right there. It's Gordon Everyday Smith.
I see Comrade Stalin.
Well, you're blind.
No, I just see communist elves, so yeah. Yeah, but basically, well, I would like to thank you, the blessed ones, for making this game easier for me.
He's still got another strict 4 elf.
Yeah, but it's only one elf, not two elves, and let's face it, the if you want my opinion, the advanced communist elf blitzer is probably one of the most annoying pieces in game.
Yeah, starting with sidestep is.
Yeah, starting with sidestep, then getting dodge. He's one of the most annoying pieces in the game. Not as OP as the War Dancer, but yeah, he's one of the most annoying pieces in the game.
War Dancer just needs sidestep or something to get, or something to get the most annoying though.
Well, basically, we all did agree that the fact that War Dancer is a complete player, and any skill he gets is just a bonus on him. So, yeah, that's that. So basically, yeah, we'll go there. Also, we'll talk about two things, but this is later. Let's move to the next game, the last game, which is the Amazing stripper massacring the bridge burners.
Oh, 5-0.
Yeah, it's like the moment you're thinking that the amazing strippers, those tight elves, can't do any better, they're just doing things like that. I have no words for that.
And
4
again,
passes,
they were failed. They
1
failed to outbash the
interception.
dash.
Yeah, they failed. It's like, yeah, I really, I was, when I saw this score, I was like, yeah, I'll just keep low. I'll not go on the, I'll bash the dash on the bridge burners. But if you brought it up, I'm clean with it. So yeah, they did not out bash the dash.
Well, they did out. They've got more blocks, but
Great, and
it didn't
how
really
it
help.
ended.
They got 25 armor breaks.
Ooh, show me, show me, show me, show me. I hope they got the 3-man. I hope they got the 3-man. No, they didn't. Meh.
They didn't. They got 2 injuries in total.
Yeah, let's see the elfies first. So the tight elves, while they did manage to MNG the thrower.
Wow, 48% armor. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's probably paper thin armor. It's made from
48.
how do you
That's
call it?
like
The French thing. Oh yeah, it's made from paper mache. Ha! I know difficult
papier
words.
mâché.
What?
Papier mâché.
Papier mache?
No, not papier. Papier.
You know how we call it in Poland?
We call it paper mâché.
Yeah, in Poland we call it papier mache. So basically, yeah, I don't know French. I never learned French. The only thing I know in French is merci, thank you. Yeah, this is the only thing I know. And it's only because we got in Poland chocolates that are named Merci. This is only that. Yeah, but basically they got a MNG, but the team still looks nice.
Yeah.
He managed to pull
Nothing
out.
wrong.
If you remember, at the start of the season, he got problems with filling his. Now he's got a bench, and then at the start he got problems because he got like 6 or 5 players when we started this season. So yeah, the elves are doing quite great, and I'm hoping that somebody will honestly do something about that before I have to play them. Pretty please.
What have they played already? Yeah, see, they have not. They played against the dwarves.
No, they did play. I saw that
But
match. We got
they
even clips
haven't
from it.
played any of the killing teams yet.
Yeah, so I'm
Because
hoping.
the dwarves don't have any much in the way of killing. They have like 1 mighty blow piling on, I think.
Yeah, one. Yeah, but he was too busy trying to get around with the ball, and if you remember, they ended the match 3-2 for the elves only because the elves made a one-turn touchdown in the end. It could be a draw, so yeah. Also, let's see the bridge burners. How much their bridge got burned?
Not much.
Yeah, well, basically, if they will stop burning the tree they are sitting on, it could help them. So they got the blitzer out for the next game. One of the
no permanent damage though.
Yeah, no permanent damage. Everything's okay here. So yeah, basically, to be honest, this team, I was expecting more from them, especially playing the Wood Elves where they did have an advantage because they do have those diving tackles.
They have 3 guard linemen as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I was hoping to see more from them, which is sad. And they got this, and they do have the Mage Stadium, if I recall correctly. Yeah, they got the free wizard. So yeah, was hoping for more from them. Okay, so a lot of games have been played this week, but we will not talk about them yet. But A few things we should talk about is the fact that we have moved past the mid of the season, which is the fact that looking at the scores, looking at the teams, and considering the fact that all the first three teams did play an extra game, what do you think Supra can change here?
Um, well, to be honest, there's still 5 weeks to go.
Yeah, because
Well, for there's still 4.5 weeks because half of this week's been
yeah,
played. But yeah, it could go pretty much anyway. To be honest,
well, basically everybody that has 3 wins,
yeah, they could win.
yeah, still has an option to go up.
I mean, technically, the guys with 2 wins do as well, but that means that none of the people in the first 3 places needs to win.
Well, it's hard, it's doable, but it's hard. I agree with that.
They need to win all the rest of their games, and then the first 3 places need to win 0, and then the next 3 places need to win 1 or less.
Also, I'm still not intending on losing games. It works,
Well,
so
if
yeah.
you don't lose any games, you
Yeah,
might even win, to be honest.
to be honest, I'm more at the moment. I'm more focused on not losing games rather than winning, because I want to end this season and saying that I never lost a game this season. So it'll be cool. Also, I would
Last
like,
season, I almost went without winning a game, so
yeah. Also, I would like that the Horrors All Stars or the Duelist won a game because, guys, they do deserve it. Come on,
yeah.
they do deserve this 1-1 win. They do deserve it. It's a pity looking at the fact that the German elves, the Stuko dragons, are so low because they have a very
They
good
haven't
team.
played this week, to be fair.
Yeah, but they are still in the 12th place, so
If they win, they'll go up. In fact, they'll go up
to
3.
10 to the 10th position. If the
It might be ninth. I don't know what the touchdown differential
oh
is
yeah,
at the minute.
there's a touchdown difference. You're right. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they could basically claw,
If they win, they can go up 3 places, which
yeah.
is pretty good.
This is the cool thing about this division. So basically, most of the players do have chance of moving up or down the ladder. Well, basically the last 2 places also, but they don't have chances on winning. But still, I'm hoping they get up and. But moving has have passed through the season. Looking at the teams, do you have your favorite for the first and the second place?
Um. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think Villainic could do it. Get first. He just needs to. Has he played? Oh, he has played. He's played the what else already.
Yeah,
So there's
yeah, he
no.
lost 3-2.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, anyone could do it really. The Vinter Devils are a very good team,
Yeah, and they start working. So
and
basically,
anyone on 4 wins could also do it pretty easily as well. So
yeah,
you've got the best chance, obviously, because you haven't lost.
yeah, because I haven't lost
Is the
them.
only person who has not lost a
Yes,
game. So yeah,
yeah.
you could
Which
get up there
the funny thing
if you
starting with
continue.
yeah, if I continue, and the funny thing that starting with 3 draws, I didn't see myself good this season. I was like, wow, I won! Wow, I won again! Damn!
Well, this is what I've been like recently as well, because I've won like the last few games.
Yeah, and when I was talking to my orc coach, he was like, "Oh, Sebastian's here. Hello, Sir Sebastian." Or I was
Yeah,
talking,
I've won the last 3 games. What am I
"Damn,
doing?
you're." Oh, people, you don't know, and I have to tell you, you should be all proud because Supra is so cool in his division. He was invited to his own division recap.
I mean, I'm the only one playing vampires. So obviously they want me.
Everybody wants you. We want you. They want you. See?
I was very briefly in 3rd place, but now I'm in 5th. I'm sad.
Yeah, but still better than our last season when we occupied the 9th
We were
and
both in 8th and 9th.
yeah,
just
we
together
occupied
the
for the whole
season.
season. Yeah, it was like, yeah, this is our place. We stick here.
Nah, I'm not going to win this season. Chevtech could win, but I won't win this season because there's hard teams coming up for me.
Well, Sebastian, you are just here, but I was thanking you before for what you did to the blessed ones. Also, if you are playing my opponents, feel free to murder them, to murder the fuck out of them. I'll be very grateful. Yeah, so this is the one thing I want to talk to you about, and the other one is I want to bring something on the screen, which is the predictions, thanks to, of course, our REBBL predictions for the wins this week. I got them here. I'll just scroll down to Division 4A. Here are we. Let's get them on the screen here. F11, full screen here. And what do we have here? The Bridge Burner versus the Spawns of the Leviathan. So these Bridge Burners are the ones expected to win. And we all know they didn't. Oh, so we got a match at the bottom. The Horror All-Star versus Duelists. And it was a... Oh yeah, okay. So let's move to the matches that weren't played. So let's look which matches weren't played.
Chores versus Skaven. I would say probably the Skaven win.
So basically, yeah, the Skavens are... the prediction showed that the Skavens should win it. 54.31 to 45.69.
Yeah, it's not a big
Skaven.
difference.
Yeah,
they're pretty much next to each other in the leaderboard. But
yeah, and
I would say that Skaven have a decent matchup against Chores.
Yeah, and their elo ranking is quite even. It's 1545 to 1515.
The lack of Mighty Blow on the Chorfs will hurt them a lot because Claw doesn't do anything against rats.
Yeah, basically
nothing.
Well, basically you can try to target the Rat Ogre, which isn't optimal, or the Blitzer, but targeting one Blitzer with 3 guys is just wasting potential. Yeah, and basically they are slower than the Skavens because, let's face it, he's got 4 gutter runners, and even though he has 2 quite fast pieces in the ball centaurs, nobody likes to run around and chase the Skavens. It's very daunting work. Yeah. Also,
next one is Wood Elves versus High Elves, and I'm going to say the High Elves win. Wood Elves win, sorry. What did I say?
well, let's... Okay, so I'm hoping for the German Dragons, the Deutsche Dragons, the German Elves to win against the Tide Elves, but let's face it, the Amazing Strippers do have a higher chance of winning. The expected result is 72% of them winning, which is a lot. And yeah, basically I also think that the elves would the elves would win. The wood elves would win. The wood elves would. Yeah. And the last match,
Pearls versus you.
Yep.
And I would say probably you win.
Technically the
Pearls are kind of beat up, right?
Yeah, they're beat up, and well, I am not playing with my star player Goblin, which is a very much a big disadvantage for me.
True.
Because he's my lucky Goblin. He did survive from season 1, so a Goblin surviving 4 seasons is like basically being immortal.
At least 1 or 2 thralls that that are from the season.
Yeah, but you know, having a goblin surviving 4 seasons is basically being immortal in goblin standards. Yeah, but the
Because they
expected,
only live for 5, don't they?
yeah,
Oh, they
something
die
like
of
that.
old age.
Yeah, no goblin has been reporting of dying from old age. They're like alligators. We don't know their lifespan, natural lifespan, because they die more often than we can check. But the expected result is 63% for me. Let's face it, I would like to win. I would love to win. And also, I got my fans out there, which I would like not to disappoint. So yeah, I'm intending maybe not to win it, but would like to win it. Yeah, Sir Sebastian says 72%,
Oh my
and the
lord.
TV difference is not very big. Yeah, but
I
if
have.
you, yeah,
Sorry, no, go on.
and okay, so I'll go and you will end. Basically but look at the proportion of the skills and
I
the
think he's
players.
talking about the elf versus elf.
Yeah, elf versus elf. Yeah, I'm also talking about the elf versus elf. Okay, you were saying that your predictions are, because I know that you wanted to say about that.
Uh, I wait. No, I already said my prediction. I said I think you're gonna win.
No, no,
What I was gonna say is I have got some thralls from my from season 1. One of mine is a strength up one. He has 38 matches played, which is a lot for a thrall.
Wow, he's probably cheating.
And I've got 2 others. One of them is the strength down kick thrall, is an
Which,
original.
let's face it, he's on the almost dead list.
And my dirty player block thrall, who has 40 matches. He's actually got the most matches out of all my thralls.
What he's doing, is he
He's a
using
dirty player block
garlic?
thrall.
Does
I don't know.
does he use garlic because he's like the
Maybe.
vamps don't want to bite him or something?
Baron Barry has. My star player vampire has 42 matches.
Okay,
Let's
but
see who's anyone has
vampires are expected to have a very long lifespan, so
higher.
you get an apothecary and a regeneration on them, so yeah, they're quite covered.
Yeah, so I have 2 vampires with 42 matches played.
That's quite a lot. Okay, so I think we're done here. This went
Yeah,
surprisingly fast for us,
yeah, pretty
which
good.
yeah, it's pretty nice. So basically, I'll go back and say my mantra, which I'm saying from probably half of the season, half from the start of the season, which is this is a very equal division, and all of you guys, I'm hoping that you will have fun and we'll be seeing more winnings and more bouncing back from bad places to better positions, and everything can happen. So yeah, Sir Sebastian says that he's going to do a shoutout for Naffle. Screw the top two for me, pretty please. Yeah, you know that this is a two-sided blade, right? Because Naffle, if looks on your opponent, he also looks at you. Basically, Naffle is happy when both team loses. Nobody knows how, but yeah, he likes that. Yeah, Willie will concur. Well, let's hope he won't, because let's face it, I would like to be in the first 2 spots. To be honest, it's something I even didn't consider for my first 4, 5 or 6 seasons. I was like hoping, yeah, I'll be somewhere in the middle and then I can just try to fight for the first place. But now, well, who knows? Yeah, Vilenci says that he lost 2 games to Nuffle. If you're referring to your games versus the Woodlands, I will agree. But yeah, basically, don't give up, fight, because there's still even if you think that you don't have a chance to be in the first or the second place, this is a division when you can have a starting point for the first 3, and let's face it, the 4th and the 5th divisions are the fun divisions where we do play for fun and lols and other things, and the first three divisions where the, let's face it, the murder starts, and the stakes are quite higher. But even if you don't have an option, in your opinion, which for me is wrong, to win this division, try to get as much as you can out of this, because even training wise, playing in a division that is very equal in skill can make very much to you. Well, Sir Sebastian says he guesses that 3 and below stay in Div 4. I don't know, to be honest.
I think it depends.
Yeah,
on how many divisions there are and everything.
Yeah,
So
because for example, last season we played with Supra in Division 4F, and the already mentioned for a million times Okim, which was the broken Necro player, 14 or 16 doubles on Necro, for fuck's sake. He's now the problem of Division 1. So
I think actually like 3 or 4 of our division got promoted. So
let's face it, I would not blink if everybody except us got promoted.
everybody above us, maybe.
Above us, below us, we just, it was like, yeah, let's take everybody and leave those two there. Yeah, Valenci, I don't want to come to the result of our match because I do saw how you play, and to be honest, I'm not looking forward to this game. Because you are a tough opponent, and it will go probably down to the dice, and let's face it, dice can go both ways. No, yeah, so see, everything is fixed. Sir Sebastian says that he's totally planning on killing Hippie's team and winning, so yeah, there's that. So we know who will win. Basically, the Necro's going for the first place, okay, so we will just fight for the second one, okay, no problem for me that. Yeah. Okay, so any closing statements from you, Supra?
Don't forget to pray to Nuffle.
Yeah, pray to Nuffle, like, subscribe, leave a comment, kill the Wood Elf 3-man. I think that's all from me too. That's that. So, thank you all for tuning in. Probably the recap will be on YouTube around Sunday, because I will probably not have the option uploading it today and tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see you. For those that didn't watch it whole and want to watch it whole, feel free to join my YouTube channel. If you subscribe, it will be cool. I want to be a professional YouTuber someday, like when I'm 60 or 70, going on the amount of subscriptions I'm keeping. So yeah, it'll be probably 60, 70 or something. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you next week. So see ya, guys, and bye bye.
Bye.